Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Casual Aquatics. I know it's been a long time since I went live and I haven't been posting a whole lot of content, but I had a rough last few months and life got the best of me, to say the least. So yeah, there's that. At any rate, I rescued a bunch of community fish and turned my 135-gallon cichlid tank into a community tank. And if you saw this yesterday, I posted pictures on Facebook and stuff like that. It was real foggy, so believe it or not, it looks a whole lot better now. Obviously, I have plans to put a whole bunch of plants in here and really make it look pretty good, but it will come with time. Right now, my main goal is just making sure all the fish are healthy and get them back in shape and everything like that. There's quite the variety in this tank, as you can see. Everything from angels to mollies, and there's even a geophagus or two in here. And that's because when I rescued these fish, they were all together already, so I figured it was okay. Now I put some of them in a different tank, and I meant to put that dude right there that eluded me in a different tank, but so far he's doing okay by himself. He ain't picking on nobody like that, so I'm just gonna let him chill out for now. This big tank will help him grow a little bit, and then maybe I might need to move him depending on his temperament. This is my very first time owning goldfish. I've always held off because depending on where you look and who you ask, goldfish should not be kept at tropical temperatures. Some people will argue otherwise, but they're doing good. Everybody's healthy, it looks like, overall. I got a couple that have a little bit of a foggy eye, and I'm treating that and everything with Melafix and whatnot, and I just hope to get this tank going. Now, I see Mr. Kalui. I was hoping that the eel would come out for y'all, but I don't know that he is in fact going to come out or not. I see I got one viewer. I'm not quite sure who that is, but thank you very much. I'm not even sure if you guys can hear me. That guy right there is called a copper-nosed barb. They are an interesting fish. They put off some really good colors, and they're all about swimming back and forth, darting about the tank. I actually had somebody reach out and try to buy them from me, but I didn't want to. Who's watching? Let me know in the chat. I'm surprised. Like I said, this is random. I haven't been live in so long. I didn't expect nobody to even show up. Scuba Steve! What's up, man? Thank you very much. I appreciate it, man. I haven't been live in so long. This is just kind of a random event. I rescued a bunch of community fish. Believe it or not, all these guys were packed into a 55-gallon fish tank. And I kicked my cichlids out of this tank, threw them in the pond, and turned this into my new community tank. So, please don't judge too hard. It's a little rocky, but I'm getting it back in shape. It went from like 1 to 4 people, and then back to 1. I'm guessing that's Scuba Steve. I appreciate you. I've never been much for angels, but he, she, whichever, I'm not sure how to sex them, came with the package deal, and now I'm contemplating maybe getting a couple more. I have a chocolate Severum in a 75-gallon in another tank, but he kind of helps keep the balance in that tank, so I don't want to put him in this tank. But I might actually end up getting some more angels, at least a few of them. But then I don't know if I want to deal with babies. Like, I hope there's enough fish in here that, like, most of the babies wouldn't live, but I know how it works, so it's a good possibility they breed and then they'd be crazy. Kind of hoping these bronze Corys breed. They've been hanging out a lot together, but I don't know if they're really going to do it or not. It'd be really cool. I love Corys and Kalui Loaches. I probably got like 12 of those dudes in here. I need to get more. There goes one right there. Kaluis are so cool. You can have so many, and you don't even need this big of a tank, but boy do they appreciate it. He's got 6 foot to go, well, 6.5 foot to go, and he's all of like 3 inches. These guys want something to eat. I reckon I'll give them a little flakage. Digging the tank though, I like it. Well, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Now there's 2 people in here. Hello, what's going on? Who just popped in? Bet if I got a piece of shrimp, my tiger eel would come out. He usually hides right there in that little cave. That's pretty much his domain. Two people in the chat. Who's the second person? I would definitely like to welcome you. Aqua Garden Zen. Well, hello and thank you. I'm assuming you might have seen on the Discord mine popped up or something. I'm just sitting here checking out my 135 community tank. I rescued a bunch of community fish And I mean, they were healthy and whatnot. Just bad situation come up. Somebody split up. Somebody had a tank full of fish. They didn't want them, so I had took them in. And then I also added some of my own, like the dojo loaches I already had, the copper-nosed barbs, the hopelo catfish, the corridoras. You know, there's a few fish in here that were mine to begin with. But, like all these tetras and glows and the goldfish, I've never owned a goldfish since I got back into the hobby as an adult, because there's just so much about them. Like, oh, they can't be in warm water, or, you know, they're cold water fish, or whatever, and plus wanting to give them the proper size home and stuff like that. Well, yes, this is more at the tropical temperature, but they seem to be doing okay, and they're in 135 gallons, so their life is not horrible by any means. My little glow corridora, he's so cool. When the lights go off and just the purple lights are on, which are kind of fluorescent, he glows and looks pretty cool. Got 3 people in the chat. Hello, welcome. Who do I have the honor of saying hello to? I appreciate it. I haven't been live in so long, y'all. I'm kind of out of touch. I just kind of lost base. Not that I lost base with the hobby. I still had my fish, but I just had a rough go for a few months, and I'm just now trying to kind of get, you know, motivated and really just find that spark, and I feel it with this tank. Like, it is so cool seeing all the little schools swimming around, different fish doing their own little thing, and anybody that keeps fish know that joy that you get from, you know, seeing a community of fish just swimming around nonchalant, peacefully. Nobody's killing each other, nothing like that. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my large cichlids and stuff like that, but I think I'm getting old in the aspect of I just want a beautiful, peaceful community tank. 2 likes, thank you very much, y'all. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I wasn't expecting anybody to hop in. I did share this on my Facebook, but otherwise I didn't like share it out. Wasn't sure. And sadly, I didn't check Discord and Fish Fam to see if somebody else was live. So my guess is somebody else is live too, and that's okay. Maybe people will catch it on the replay or whatever. I hope to try to start going live more and just doing more. I got a new video out on freshwater stingray care, and, you know, I'm trying to come back slowly and gradually. But most importantly, I'm trying to just spark that love for the hobby itself. Like, I've had these guys for oh, I shouldn't show that. It's a bad habit. But I've had these dojo loaches for so long now. Like, going on, I don't know, 4 years or something like that. And they started as itty-bitty little babies. And that's awesome to me. They've been through it, to say the least. Like, some crash tanks and power going out, and they're out for power for I don't know how long, and like, I put those dudes through it, so they deserve this 135. I don't know, I'm not seeing the chat. I mean, if people ain't chatting, that's okay. I just want to be sure I'm answering, getting ready for bed, going to listen. Awesome, good deed you did. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Zen. Yeah. I don't know who the one person is still hanging out. I might try going live on my TikTok since not too many people are on here. If you look me up on TikTok, if you have it, Casual Aquatics, you can find me there. Dojo loaches are so cool. Yeah, they are, I agree. But yeah, I might try going live on TikTok real quick, and then, now y'all are talking. You got me all mixed, but it says only one person is in here. I don't want to bore you too much. So yeah, if you have TikTok, check me out, Casual Aquatics. I think I'm gonna hop off here and try to go live on there for a minute, and then I'm probably gonna go to bed, y'all. Got work tomorrow. It was a very interesting weekend, and it ended with me getting to hang out with a buddy and have a bonfire and, you know, have a few drinks and stuff, so that was really cool. But I think I'm gonna hop over to TikTok real quick and try going live on there for a minute, and I hope to see you guys again. Thank you very much, and as always, stay casual, everybody. Good night, Zen, Aqua Garden Zen, and whoever my oddball is, if it's Scuba, good night. You could come join me on TikTok.